If you are paying for your electric bill, one easy way to save on your bill is to not use electricity at all. Just kidding. One easy way is to switch over to a cheaper electricity plan. This may sound like common sense, but according to a 2021 report, almost 50% of Singaporeans have yet to switch over. Why haven't switched over? You guys like to waste money, is it? So, to make things simpler for you, I've gone through all the plans out there to help you compare and find which is the cheapest plan for you. You're welcome. So, let's jump right in. Okay, I will start with a quick explanation as to how all this plan works. But if you just want to see the comparisons, I've added a chapter at the timeline, so you can skip straight to that section. Otherwise, let's continue on. So, you may not know this, but there are quite a few power plants in Singapore. What happens is that power generation companies will bid for contracts to generate and sell electric power on the wholesale electric market. Then electric retailers such as SP Group will buy electricity in bulk from the wholesale electricity market, then finally distribute the electricity to us. So think of it like Japan's Tsukiji market. Fishermen catch the fish, wholesalers buy the fish from them, then finally sell the fish to the public. Same thing here. However, one problem is that the wholesale electricity price will move up and down, similar to how the price of Bitcoin moves. Like today, it can go to the moon, tomorrow it can boom and crash back down. So, in order to protect consumers, the Energy Market Authority, or EMA, sets the electric tariff to a fixed price every quarter. And this is the price that we are currently paying when we use SP Group. Then, in 2017, EMA introduced the Open Electricity Market Initiative to encourage competition and innovation in the market, which means that now we are no longer stuck with SP Group. Instead, we can choose between different electric retailers to get a plan that suits us the best. And that's a good thing because the plans are usually much cheaper than the one that's offered by SP Group. For example, the tariff is currently 29.62 cents per kilowatt hour. But if you check Gineco, they are just charging 28.98 cents per kilowatt hour, which is like 2% cheaper. Don't underestimate this 2%, yeah? It may sound little, but if your electricity bill is $100 a month, you are saving $2 every month or $24 a year. With that money, you can easily buy 4 cai fan with fish, yeah? On top of that, most of the plans have a ton of promotions where they will give you some rebates when you sign up with them. Additional rebate when you pay with certain cards. Some even offer a referral rebate when you refer your friend to join. Then you might ask, wow, got so good man? Then what's the catch? There's always a catch. Okay, there's one catch, and that is most of the plans have a contract period of anywhere from 6 months all the way to 3 years. So the risk is that if you lock in a plan now and the tariff drops, you will be stuck with a more expensive plan for a while. And that is what's happening now. The tariff peaked last year and is now coming down every quarter. So if you have signed a plan during that period, too bad, you have to keep paying a higher tariff for a while longer. But of course, the opposite can also be true. Back in 2019, I locked in a 3-year plan at 17.98 cents per kilowatt hour, which means that my electric bill is now 43% cheaper than the market rate. So whether it's a catch or not, totally depends on your luck, yeah? Good news, Weibo has decided to extend their super generous promotion by another month. By just funding any amount into Weibo and maintaining the funds in the account for 30 days, you will get 5 free shares worth up to $500 US. But wait, that's not all. This time, you will also get a chance to win a Tesla Model 3. Yeah. So, it's getting super exciting, yeah? Besides the awesome sign-up gifts, Weibo also has some super attractive features, like the Money Boo, which lets you earn up to 4+% interest on your idle funds, in-depth analysis tools, free market data, and a global community. So, if you still have not signed up to Weibo yet, chop quickly sign up for it using my link down below, because this super generous deal will not last long. With that being said, let's get back to the video. With that being said, here's the list of plans that are currently available, accurate as of 4th May 2023. First, plans that have no contract period. This plan is good if you don't want to lock in your plan, like maybe you are planning to move overseas soon, or you think that the tariff is continuing to go down. In that case, you can go for a plan without a contract period. The default plan is the Singapore Power plan, which charges 29.62 cents per kilowatt hour. Besides that, Pacific Light offers two plans that might be cheaper depending on your usage. For the 9 to 9 plan, it only charges 16.2 cents per kilowatt hour from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. and 37 cents per kilowatt hour from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. But there's an additional $1 daily charge. So if you don't use much electricity, like you don't have a fridge at home, and you go out to work during the day and only come home at night, this plan might be cheaper for you. Then the Easy Peasy plan only charges 27.8 cents per kilowatt hour, but there's a 55 cents daily charge. This plan would only make sense if you are using a ton of electricity at home, like maybe to mine Bitcoin or something. For example, if you are only using the national average consumption of like 300 kilowatt hour every month, SP Group is cheaper. But if you are using like 5 times more electricity than the average each month, the Easy Peasy plan is cheaper. The fourth plan is the SP Wholesale plan. The plan moves according to the market price. So sometimes it can be cheaper than the tariff, sometimes it can be more expensive. For example, on 26 March, the wholesale price dropped to 0.112 cents per kilowatt hour. Then later jumped all the way up to 0.796 cents per kilowatt hour. So only choose this SP Wholesale plan if you like to live dangerously, yeah? Next, plans with a 6 month contract period. Again, this is considered a short-term plan. It's good if you don't want to lock in your plan for too long. For the cheapest plan, you can go for Senoko Life Power 6 plan, which is a 2% discount off tariff. So that's 29.03 cents per kilowatt hour. Then we have plans with a 12-month contract period. The good thing is that all these plans have some sort of promotion, so you can save some extra money here. For the cheapest plan, you can either go for Geneco's Get It Fixed 12 or Keppel Electric Fixed 12 or Pacific Light's Savvy Saver 12 or Senoko Energy's Life Power 12. All of them are offering 28.98 cents per kilowatt hour. So that's about 2.4% cheaper than the current tariff. As to how you can decide between these three plans, you can choose based on their promotions. For example, for Keppel Electric, if you are the first few hundred customers who sign up and pay with a Citibank credit card during their promo period, you get a $30 cashback or a $20 rebate when you set up recurring bill payment with UOB card. And for Geneco, they are offering some rebates for the first few hundred customers who sign up and pay with either HSBC, Maybank, Citibank and UOB cards. So you have to compare and see which promotion is best for you, yeah? Moving on, only Toss Power is offering a plan that has an 18-month contract period. This plan charges 29.52 cents per kilowatt hour, or just a tiny 0.3% discount from the tariff price. So there's not much of a discount here. Though, the benefit is that it's offering a 3% cash rebate when you pay with POSB Everyday Card or a 4.33% cashback when you pay with the UOB One Card. Next, 24-month plans. The cheapest plans here are Geneco Get It Fixed 24 or Keppel Electric Fixed 24 or Pacific Light's Savvy Saver 24. All of them are offering 29.98 cents per kilowatt hour. Same thing, choose the plan based on the promotion that is offering. But I also want to talk about the two special plans offered by Pacific Light. Because depending on your usage, it can be the cheapest plans or the most expensive plans. For Pacific Light, the more electric you use, the lower tariffs you will be charged. This plan will only make sense if you are constantly using more than 600 kilowatt hours every month. Like if you are someone like Naomi and is staying in a semi-detached or a bungalow that's using more than 1000 kilowatt hour electric. Or again, if you are some Bitcoin miner, then this plan would make sense. Then for the Save While Sleeping plan, this plan will only make sense if you don't have a fridge at home and don't use much electricity during the day. Finally, Toss Power is the only plan that's offering a 36-month contract period. This plan charges 29.52 cents per kilowatt hour or just a tiny 0.3% discount from the tariff price. Only choose this plan if you think that the tariff is going to start going up from here. Otherwise, you will end up overpaying for your electric bill. So that was a quick comparison of all the available plans. Hopefully, you find it useful. If you want to sign up to Tuas Power, you can sign up using my link down below. Otherwise, you can also join my fast-growing Telegram group to ask any questions that you may have. Like, share, and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.